Hello, welcome to Vegas, baby. I'm Joy Alfred Brand, and I'm here with Lorraine Miano, and we are Girlish Gurus. And we're also here with the lovely Claudia Fabien.
Hello, I'm happy to be here with you.
I'm happy to have you here with me because I need all the help I can get.
Oh, hush, you do not. Today, what we're going to be doing is something what I like to call age-honoring makeup, which is makeup application with the intent just to enhance our natural beauty at our age without the expectation of trying to look or be younger. We just want to celebrate where we're at in life, and I think that was your intention for today's application as well, wasn't it?
Right.
And you did have some questions.
I do have some questions because Lorraine and I are doing Girlish Gurus, the podcast, and we are also becoming more and more active on social media. Part of that is upping my makeup game because, you know, we're on social media, we are becoming much more active in that realm, and that's not my area of expertise. I'm not a makeup girl, and I really haven't ever been. So,
and I think that you don't have to turn into one. I know that you mentioned that you just want to look a little bit more, let's say, alive when you're on camera than maybe you would normally care to do on your day-to-day life. And I think that's what's really important about makeup. I look at it as like a pair of earrings. It's an accessory. You can choose to go bold or you can choose to do like dainty little pearls. So really it should be more about what makes you stand out, what makes you feel comfortable. And you're not a makeup girl. There's nothing wrong with that. So why don't we honor that? And that's what age honoring is. Just honor who you are. We'll enhance. You have beautiful blue eyes. I mean, those just need to be loved on a little bit.
Need some help. Yep.
So let's do that, and I think you'll be really happy with the end result. I want you to still feel like you look like you.
Right.
But just
a little zhuzhed.
Elevated.
Right.
For camera, for TV.
For TV, to look good on stage.
Exactly. So we're gonna start first just by giving your skin a little bit of a treatment of microcurrent just to help sculpt the skin, get blood circulation flowing, and then we'll do some skincare before we begin. Because I think any makeup, whether you're doing natural or full glam, you got to start with healthy skin.
I agree. Yep.
So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to be using the Zip Halo today. This is a microcurrent that you could use at home. I love it. This is my go-to. So we're going to start by putting a little bit of the conducting gel on first. Just a light layer of this. Just relax your forehead. And then we're going to do a quick little session of microcurrent. So you just want to make sure you have enough of the gel on because this will help the current to conduct into the skin. This is just like a little workout for your face. Do you work out your body?
I do. I exercise.
You have beautiful skin. You do. So you're just going to press the button, you hear that little beep, and we're going to start here. And you might feel some tingling. You might not. Do you feel it?
A little bit.
Does it hurt?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No. But pretty much my only skincare routine has been wearing sunscreen since I was 15.
That's all you need. That and a good attitude. I think that there's a lot of misconception that you need all of these serums, you need all of these products. Our skin is the largest organ and we just really need to nourish it, keep it hydrated, keep it protected if you're out in the sun for a prolonged period of time. And that is the best thing. I mean, I remember my grandma used Pond's cold cream.
Yes.
And she looked amazing into her later years. Mm-hmm. So I think we're kind of being sold a lot of nothing. Yeah. Of course, if you enjoy those things, that's different, but we don't need anything. So you're gonna feel this up here.
But it's very mild and it's this is nice.
Mm-hmm. It's something you easily can do at home. Just remove.
I feel like I'm a little bit more awake as well. So,
yeah, it's a good way to wake up. I like doing it in the morning, but you can easily do it at night as well, whatever works for you. I'm just going to remove any excess gel. And now we're going to just do a hydrating serum and a moisturizer. I'm going to use, this one is from Biolique Richer. If I said that right. It's just a nice collagen hydrating serum. Just gonna put this on. And I'm gonna do a little moisturizer.
Yeah, I do tend to have a little bit of dry skin.
Well, plus you're in Vegas, so you're gonna be dry.
Yeah.
This is Caudalie. This is the Premier Crew. This is
I've heard of Caudalie, I've heard of the brand.
one of the most amazing moisturizers, especially for dry skin.
It smells amazing.
Because makeup is always gonna look better when your skin is prepped and hydrated. So.
Which only makes sense.
Okay.
One eyebrow is significantly higher than the other, and they are actually quite sparse in areas.
Well, brows aren't sisters, they're cousins, so they're gonna be a little different. That's okay. We're just going to fill them in and work with what you have.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna take, I'm using just a light taupe shade. I like using powder. You can use pencil.
No, I use powder all the time.
Yeah, I just think it's easier.
I really do wish I could be behind your shoulder watching you put this on me.
Well, you're gonna have the video. Hello. There's really not a lot that I have to do to your brow. I'm just gonna follow the natural shape of it.
That's amazing. I struggle with it all the time.
You have a great brow. There's not a lot you need to do. I'm just gonna give you a little bit more of a tail. What do you guys think of that?
I can't wait to see it.
Okay, I'm just gonna use a little concealer and I'm just gonna use it as your shadow base.
Ah, okay. I've never done this before.
Just a very light amount. We don't want a lot of product on your lid.
The other thing that's I struggle with is that I have hooded eyes and I have very small eye space. So, like you have multiple shades of eyeshadow and they're blended beautifully and it's very nice. I don't have a lot of eye space, so I can't get away with that type of a look.
Then don't get away with it. Do what works for you. You know, we're just gonna keep it really soft and natural. I think when you have a hooded eye and you're not necessarily a makeup guru, one shadow on your lid is all you need. You just put it from your lash line up above your crease. That's all you need. A really good choice is something like a shadow stick.
Nice.
This one's from Thrive.
Now you see that I can handle.
You could just put it on, blend with your finger, you're done. So why don't we try this? This one is very pretty. It's called Nikki. And this will just provide a little bit of brightness to your lid and behind that lash line. Just gonna put this right on the lid.
You see, Claudia, part of the problem is I'm a rule follower.
Just blend.
So all those rules about, oh, you gotta do this and you gotta do that.
Rules were made to be broken.
You got that right, sister.
You know, when you follow all the trends on TikTok or Instagram, you really can get lost on what's, you know, the thing to do. I think classic makeup always looks classy. It's timeless. So we're just gonna do a light shimmer on the lid. Open your eye. I think that looks so pretty. And another brand that I like, which I'm gonna introduce you to, and I did gift you one of these.
Oh, yay,
this is from Laura Geller. This is the Best of the Best Tuscany Dreams palette. This is just a really easy palette to work with. And this is gonna give you some very soft shadows, a highlighter, a blush, and I think you'll really be happy. You can manage this.
Okay, what's that thing in the middle?
This is a highlighter.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna take this soft color called, I need my readers. Can't read any of these words. They need to make them huge. Terrosa. It's this middle shade in here.
So like a goldy color.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put a little on what we just did and bring this up into your crease. What I like about these colors is you cannot go wrong. You're not gonna, if you're heavier handed, you're not gonna end up with too much on your face.
Well, that terrifies me because I'm
They're very soft.
known to do that.
Yeah, they're very soft. And I'm gonna take a smaller brush now and I'm gonna dip into this color. This is called, one moment, drum roll please. It's called Gusto.
Sadly, I can't help you with that because I'm wearing my contact lenses and I can't see.
It's just part
without
of
readers.
Part of it. Now, when you have a hooded lid, you want to look straight ahead. You don't want to close your eyes. Just look down for me, and I'm going to put this right above your crease. So if you open your eye, you're still going to see it. See?
Okay. Okay.
I'm cutting that hood in half.
Oh. Okay.
That's it.
Gusto. Okay.
Gusto, mucho gusto.
Oh, gusto. Oh,
Yeah.
Not like ratatouille.
Or maybe it's gusto. Who knows?
Well,
Ketchup, or what is it? Tomato. Who cares? Okay. Very pretty. Those blue eyes. I like these colors for your eyes because these warmer shades are really going to call attention to your beautiful blue eyes. And I'm just taking the brush and blending. And that's all you need. You don't need a lot. Now let's take a nice tight line to your lash line. You just want to have a very thin line on your lashes because you do have a hooded lid and we're not going to see it. If we go real thick, it's just going to get lost when you open your eye. So I'm going to just tight line, meaning I'm going to get right into those lashes.
Okay.
And I love using this from Aleph Beauty. This is a gel liner, and I'm using this tiny little brush with it. Okay, so we're going to dip into this. I'm going to use black. You can use brown. You could use like a dark plum. You could use a dark navy. Have fun. But today I brought black, so that's what we're going to use. So I'm going to have you just look straight ahead. And I'm going to just hold your lid up here. Let me get my readers.
my contacts are a little...
Okay. We'll go gentle. Oops, you got a little hair there. Okay. So we're just going to stamp into that lash line.
What made you decide to go out on social media and inspire women?
Well, you know, I've always worked in beauty, so a big part of always what I've done is to, oh, that looks so pretty. So subtle, but it just lifts the eye. Look down. I've always worked in beauty, and I just loved helping women to feel their most beautiful. So this was just really a natural extension. I really just went on to share my gray hair journey, but in the other moments, you know, I was just sharing what I did for beauty and my beauty evolution of accepting aging and accepting where I'm at in life. And it's been such a relief to not be struggling to look 10, 15 years younger. It's like a freedom just to accept where you are and be happy with it.
I agree.
And love yourself in the stage that you're in. And that's really what my platform has evolved into. So it started off promoting my gray hair, or inspiring women to give up the dye if they're tired of it. And then it's morphed into my own journey, because what happened to me is, as I started embracing my gray, I also started to embrace my age and embrace where I am. And that was a whole evolution. So,
well, it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there in this way.
Yeah.
And I do think that's one of the reasons why you're seeing women who are older step out onto social media and start sharing their journeys.
well, I think it's important for women our age to see ourselves represented.
I agree.
And I think even more importantly, it's important for young women to see that over 40, it doesn't end. Like, you're gonna keep evolving. You know, your beauty isn't fading, it's just evolving, and it's changing, and it's meant to change. And I just think it's important to show healthy healthy attitudes towards aging, because there is such a fear of getting older. The beauty industry makes money on that, is promoting a tremendous fear. And I just feel bad for young women that are in their 20s and they're thinking about wrinkles. It's like, enjoy your 20s. Like, who cares? You don't have wrinkles to worry about. And when you do have wrinkles to worry about, be blessed that
Count yourself lucky.
Yeah, that you've made it that far.
That's right.
So I think it's all in how we look at things, right? And how we talk to ourselves too. When we look in the mirror, what are we saying to ourselves at this age? Look up. I'm just going to do a soft brown underneath just to enhance your lash line on the bottom.
I never put anything under my lashes.
And you don't really need to. I'm just doing it today just to kind of warm up under your eye. Let me see. Look at how beautiful your blue eyes look. So soft and natural. So the makeup that I'm going to use on you today is from La Belladonna. It's perfect for women that have like a low maintenance vibe because it's your SPF.
Oh, great.
It's minerals. It's only 4 ingredients. So it's minimal ingredients, meaning if you have sensitive skin, acne-prone skin.
Perfect.
And it's sweat-proof and waterproof. Hello, hot flashes.
Yes, menopause, yeah.
This is the perfect foundation, and I really recommend it. I love it. It's good for all ages. I love it for teens too because of the minimal ingredients. They're not going to be irritating their skin, but it's just, like I said, makeup is for everybody, but this I really love.
I love that it has the sunscreen in it.
SPF 50.
I'm big on the sunscreen.
Yeah, and it lasts all day, so I love it. So let's just do a little bit of concealer under your eye first.
So, here's my other problem. That under eye area, just like every other woman, and I'm about to turn 53. So, how do you put it on in such a way that it does not?
Light layers.
Okay.
And just put it where you need it. So you don't want to do like a big triangle. You don't need it. You always need less than you think you do. So I'm just going to apply it right in through here on you because you have a little bit blue. Right?
Always, I always have.
So that's where we're putting it, and that's it. We're not going to worry about everything. If you want to diminish the fine lines and wrinkles around the eye area, less is more, and just apply it where you need it, which is mainly the inner corner of our faces, I feel like.
Well, so I've also heard you should let it dry between putting it on and trying to manipulate it.
It depends on the formula. But yeah, if you let it sit and then blend it, it's gonna be a little bit, it's not gonna move around as much.
Okay.
So if you find your concealer moves, then that might be a good trick. But I just applied a very light amount. I mean, barely noticeable. And that's all you need. And that's all you need. I'm gonna do a little on your nose, just around here.
I also tend to get a little dry in that area around my nose.
Okay, now let's go in with that beautiful foundation. I think I'm gonna do Nicoletta.
Ooh, pretty.
And it's a powder. So you always hear you can't wear a powder when you're over 50.
Yes.
This isn't a powder, there's no talc in it. It's just pure ground up minerals. That's it, it's just minerals.
Well, you know, what happens is you go through menopause and then some women, I should say, tend to dry out a little.
Right, and that's why you gotta start with hydrated skin, always. And this really will, you'll see, it's going to soften, it's going to illuminate. It's really one of my favorites. And I'm picking this for you because you said you like to be low maintenance.
I do, yes.
This is it. So I'm just gonna tap off the excess and just relax your forehead, and I'm just gonna start buffing this into the skin. We'll do half your face first so we can see how it looks.
You gotta get in there. Get in there and really...
I'm just gonna buff. You have beautiful skin. You know, another thing I find that women have a hard time with is accepting compliments. You know, when I tell someone you have beautiful skin, they're like, oh, no, it's this, it's that. It's like, thank you. You know, like accept it, because if someone's giving it, assume it to be true.
Well, that is true.
Okay, so you could see how nice that looks on her skin. It doesn't look heavy. It's not accentuating anything we don't want it to. And it evened her out perfectly. And she's got her SPF, and
Very important.
it's sweat-proof and waterproof.
But we're trained in a way not to accept compliments.
Yeah, I don't know. When
know.
did that start?
I don't know, but
You know, sometimes giving a compliment can really make someone's day. And I encourage women not to shy away. If you see another woman with a great, look, or a great handbag, or a great outfit, or, give her a compliment, because that really could make or break someone's day.
that is true.
That looks so beautiful on you. That's really gorgeous. Now, I think all we need to do now is a little bit of blush, and we're gonna go back to that Laura Geller palette, because this is everything you need right here.
Okay.
And this is one of my favorite blushes. This is called Starfish Island.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't it fun? And you live on an island almost in North Carolina, or South Carolina?
North Carolina?
I kind of feel like that's island vibes. I don't know.
Well, we are pretty close to the beach, so
Well, this is perfect.
yes.
Okay. Now, there's these rules too, right? Where now it's like putting your blush so high up. It's like, just put your blush where you would naturally flush. Are you blushing clear up here? Probably not.
Lorraine, you would have to answer that.
She might just turn red from your neck all the way to your forehead.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do it right here. Look at how beautiful that is. That just brightens up. And what I like about this formula, it's baked, so it actually was a liquid blush, and then they bake these in Italy.
Wow.
And so it kind of goes on and looks like a cream. And that's the beautiful thing about Laura Geller too, is it's just a beautiful formula, especially if you have drier skin. I like this.
I tend to a little bit in areas.
Now we're gonna add just a little bit of this highlight.
Don't know where to put that.
And this
Have
is
no
called
idea.
Roman Holiday.
Oh, nice.
And I'm just gonna take a very light amount, and we're gonna put a little here.
Love the cheekbone.
Just very subtle. We don't wanna go crazy with highlight.
I'll never remember how to do this. I'm so glad that there's a video.
Now I'm going to do Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury.
Nice. We love Charlotte Tilbury. I use some Charlotte Tilbury
I
products.
love Charlotte Tilbury.
Oh, it smells so good.
Isn't it? It's such a
Wow.
nice product. Let's see what we need. We need a pretty lip on you. What are we gonna do? What kind of lip? You normally don't wear lips, do you?
No, I wear a lip. I just, it's very,
I
try to
have
stay
one.
close to my lip tone.
I have one that I want to try on you. This one is by Sephora Collection. I think they just launched these. This is 8-hour lip liner, and they're very creamy. This is a good color for you. And then this is a lip tint,
Totally
which is nice. Yeah, they're called Totally Juicy. So let's do this. Keep your head right there for me. Just gonna line the lip. How's that?
That is pink.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty for summer. Does pink scare you?
Not at all. I'll wear,
And we're gonna shear it out.
because I can't see it, you know?
We're gonna shear it out. These are lip tints, so these aren't gonna go on super strong. They look more pigmented than when you put them on. They're gonna kind of soften up here. That's really pretty. And I think even on top of that, I might do one of these sparkly colors from Fenty. These are just
pretty.
fun and sparkly.
Pretty. Love that.
Yeah, so let's try this one. Let me get a little of this. And let's add a little bit of this on top. Look up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna add just a little bit of dark right here in the outer corner.
Another reason why this is important and why I wanted to come and do this is because we've been sitting here for 45 minutes and you've done
Look up towards the ceiling. Just gonna take a sponge and clean that up.
a full face of makeup, and well and confidently. And when I go home to try to recreate this, I'm not gonna be able to do it in 45 minutes. And I feel like there's so many women out there who are in the same situation. They are not gonna be able to just sit down and run through the makeup and choose a color and do this.
Well, that's why I like things like this, because it's already chosen for you. Everything is right here that
You still have to know that that's going to be a good color palette for you, though, you know?
Right, and that's why I encourage people to go and get their makeup done either at a counter or go into your Sephora, go into your Ulta, and there's people like me there just chomping at the bit to help you.
Truly.
We love to. I love helping women with that.
This is why your content is so important.
Yeah.
Because we do need people out there who are showing us what to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's like same thing with hair, right? You're just gonna find a stylist that really meshes with you and you're gonna go for it. So, yeah, let me just touch up right there. Now, I always go back under and with a brush, just kind of wipe away with that whatever concealer so that if anything has started to, crease, you can easily.
Okay.
And you can even do that with a little bit of setting
I've heard
spray.
that too. Put setting spray on the brush.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just kind of go back as a final step, just to kind of tap in, just to keep that in place. And then you even can do a little powder. So you can take that Charlotte Tilbury powder, which is so finely milled. There's no talc in this either.
On the brush with the setting spray.
Yeah, and just tap.
Okay. Amazing.
And that should keep it. And we didn't do a lot of concealer, so it's not like there's a lot sliding around.
Ticks.
Okay, did you want to get a pan?
I want to do like maybe like if we can just kind of fix your hair a little bit just to kind of get the final result.
I don't know how it looks, so.
Yes. You look expensive right now. that's what I feel like. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, and go.
Kind of use your hand, kind of go like.
Kind of like flirt with the camera here. Without making the face.
I'm gonna go wash my hands and get ready to do them.
I gotta be Joy, you know?
It looks so pretty. I love it. I really do hope you learn and pick up a couple tips because I don't know, it's so beautiful. Your eyes just like pop so much. Glowing.
Smear.
And then when we have to do here too, so you can help us. Don't look yet.
I'm not.
Okay. So
I'm not.
to you after a sip.
Okay, we ready?
Ready?
Okay. Wow.
Can you see yourself?
Hello, beautiful. Look at that. I feel like I'm making the face that Lorraine's telling me not to make. It's amazing. Wow. Thank you.
So do you still feel like you?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, because it's really important when you wear makeup that you don't feel like you're not yourself.
I always feel
I mean, I know your eyes are probably a little bit more than you normally would
Yes,
wear,
for sure.
but for TV or for your filming, it's important to have a little bit
Which
on
is
your eyes.
exactly what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that foundation's perfect on you. And that was Nicoletta from La Belladonna. I think it's a beautiful match for you.
Well, I feel fantastic.
And doesn't feel heavy either.
Not at all. No.
Yeah.
It feels great.
I'm so glad you like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.